Yo, 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 yo. Big Kids back up in here. The Ville is back, y'all. He's back with some new information, some new evidence in that Mark Hotel. Y'all remember Ebony Prince exposing Drake with the little guy and all that in the wheelchair? Yo, it's about to get crazy. It's about to get crazy. You would not go one click off this video. Shout out to the Ville for doing all this information, this research, and he doing the knowledge. I'm going to leave a link in the description. Y'all know I don't like holding y'all. Without further ado, let's get.
What's going on, y'all? Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't done so already. If you'd like to donate to the channel, the cash app's in the top right corner of the video. But let's get into it, man, because we got to talk about the message that Ebony Prince had left for us.
He's talking fast.
Ebony Prince decided
look. Hey, look, he's so excited. He's talking fast. Check it out.
To drop another clue, and it revolves around the same time as the Gloria incident, as the Christoper Alvarez incident.
Gloria.
And everything revolving around the Mark Hotel. Now, for those of you who aren't in the know, Ebony Prince is an individual who used to work at the Mark Hotel. This is where he worked as a security guard and was able to obtain the items from Drake that later on ended up being the cover for Meet the Grams. Also claims to have other information in regards to Drake and other celebrities, and claims to have other incriminating evidence as well. Now, one of the latest clues that Ebony Prince has brought to us is taking us back to the day of January 22nd at 3 in the morning, close to 4 a.m. This date matches up with another date previously had posted by him, which is where other things have occurred at the hotel.
We gotta slow down. We got to do the knowledge. You see, you all assumed they were both fired when in fact only one was. Oh, so this Ebony Prince right here, y'all.
Hotel while Ebony Prince was a security guard. But one of the newest things Ebony Prince decided to reveal to us is a segment involving Christoper Alvarez again. Like I said, this date takes us back to January 22nd. A clearer photo would be a photo that he had posted when he originally started posting on Twitter. The date reads January 22nd, 2023 at 3:19 in the morning. Now, when Ebony Prince originally posted this photo, it was to Mr. Aubrey Drake Graham. May this photo help jog your memory as to where you discarded those items.
I remember this. Listen, y'all, this about to get deep. Check it out.
The issue in the photo should also jog your memory. Jimmy Brooks would not have been proud of you that night. Talking about the items for Meet the Grams, and talking about Christoper Alvarez, saying Jimmy Brooks is a character that Drake had played on Degrassi, who was in a wheelchair, and talking about how he wouldn't like how he had treated Christoper Alvarez, or Mr. Alvarez, who was also in a wheelchair. Now, Alvarez was quick to respond to Ebony Prince after he revealed that he was at the hotel looking for Drake, waiting for Drake. A lot of people started spamming Alvarez. They started messaging him.
Why is this little guy looking for Drake? What do he have that Drake want? Or what do Drake have that he wants? What's going on? Let's check it out.
They started asking him, questioning him, what he knew or what was he doing there? Why is this person that worked at this hotel showing surveillance footage of you at the hotel doing this?
Yeah.
Alvarez has a lot of health challenges that do put his life at risk, and it didn't make sense for him to be there waiting for Drake. Why would you go out your way, especially somebody with your condition? Why would you go out your way and wait for Drake? The footage that we're talking about today.
The only thing I remember I came up with, I said, Alvarez, I was thinking that Alvarez probably could get a hold of certain medications that Drake need or want. That's what I was thinking. That was what I came up with. But then when you couple it with the dog allegations, you know what I'm saying? With the dog, Drake be doing something with them dogs, you know what I'm saying? Did he have Alvarez dressed up as a little poodle or something? You know, a little chihuahua or something like that, dressed up. Nasty word. He's nasty. Word is bond, boy.
That Ebony Prince decided to share recently is video of Alvarez again. At first he said, still not subscribed, body double my still lying. Now he's referring to Alvarez because Alvarez has been assumed of lying by Ebony Prince. He says it could have been also simple. Don't tell no lies about me. And I won't tell truths about you. Quoting Kendrick Lamar from Euphoria and sharing a video of Alvarez, an extended video of Alvarez from this photo right here. He shares this clip of Alvarez. It's an extended clip. He's had this clip for quite some time now. And this is a very important video because there's so many things revolving around this date. It not only revolves around Christoper Alvarez, but it also involves the Gloria situation. Now, as you can see from the top of the video, this is January 22nd, 2023. A day where a lot of events occur, where Drake is staying at this time, where federal agents are there, where people are getting fired. It says here, you all assumed they were both fired when in fact only one was, talking about the security, or the other from the security department resigned because he felt that nobody would believe him against Mr. Fitzenwell, which is Drake, and his team. Video footage later proved he acted properly, but it was too late. 2 Black American men became unemployed at this exact moment, and you made an enemy. And this is the day where Ebony Prince says that Drake had made an enemy out of him. The same day that Alvarez appears in this footage, this new footage that he shares. It's also the same day where federal agents appear. And it's already been alleged that this federal agent, keep it alleged, that their name could be Gloria, which is the name of the song on GNX. And which
Gloria. Hey, does it ring a bell? Check it out. Told you. He's chef's kiss. He's cooking.
Which is a name that also seems to be attached to the Mark Hotel, Drake, and Ebony Prince. And this crazy rabbit hole that we're getting into. It's still Monday in most of America, isn't it? LMBAO. I spy a United States federal agent. Do you really think that they're going to lie for you too? Idiots. So again, with the lying thing. And as you can see by the date on the top.
Yep.
It's January 21st, 2023.
So he still got stuff that he haven't dropped yet. He still got a lot of stuff he haven't dropped yet. Veil up on it. Veil up on it.
Military time is 23:41. It's 11:41. In 15 minutes, it's going to be January 22nd. And after this federal agent disappears, that's when Alvarez comes into the picture. And that's what's been so strange about this day that Ebony Prince always brings up. From talking about Gloria, the federal agent, to Christoper Alvarez and Drake, and all these things happening at this hotel at once. He shares this extended clip of the clip that he's been sharing, and is going back to calling Christoper Alvarez a liar. Later on, Alvarez had made a response in an article saying that everything was a lie, that nothing happened between him and Drake. He actually said that him and Drake were listening to beats. I have the privilege.
He said him and Drake was listening to beats. Oh, man.
To be with Drake, Kendrick Lamar, and other celebrities who have been very nice to me, but I don't understand where it all got blurred with the fans. I can confirm that I was with Drake on the night of January 22nd, 2023. After his New York City concert with 21 Savage, Alvarez wrote his essay for the publication. I was called to meet Drizzy at the Mark Hotel, and we had a blast listening to new beats. I am not in the position to talk about his character outside our meetings, but I can say I was not violated in any way. Growing up in a society, Alvarez says, that was not meant for me to succeed. I would never put myself in a position that would further dehumanize the disability community, Christoper added, citing CDC statistics that 80% of women and 30% of men with development disabilities have been SA'd. Lastly, I have been getting a lot of spam phone calls, text, emails, and social media messages saying that I am a snitch in this beef, that I accepted hush money from Drake, and that I was somehow on the plan because I follow underage high school girls. Alvarez emphasized, first, I don't know anything about Drake and Lamar's beef because to me, life is too short to hate and I don't follow it. Second, I'm a hardworking journalist who holds elected officials and private entities accountable. I don't have rappers on speed dial to be the mole or the snitch. Ebony Prince gets wind of this. He hears about it. He gets upset because now he's accusing Ebony Prince of being a liar.
Yep.
This is when Ebony Prince gets upset and starts tweeting about Alvarez at this article where he responded. He responds with this photo, posting that Alvarez was there from 11:45 till 3 a.m. But just a few minutes before Christoper Alvarez shows up, there's a federal agent that people are saying his name is Gloria. She comes out of the frame, and then Alvarez comes in the frame. And this had gotten Ebony Prince upset when he's
11:45 to 3 in the morning. What are y'all doing in that hotel room, Drake? Where's you doing with this guy? From 11:45 to 3 in the morning? Listening to beats? I don't know, y'all. I don't know.
He started talking about beats. He says, so if we believe you two, you would have at least been in the building for 5 minutes if you listen to all as little as 2 of the shortest beats, right? So the $1 million question becomes, how many beats? So riddle me this, Mr. Alvarez. How many beats do you and your friend listen to in the suite that night? That is what you said happened, right? Which Ebony Prince is questioning Alvarez because he knows that Alvarez is lying. You're lying about him and you're lying about the scenario. Because Drake never listened to beats with Alvarez. Alvarez was stuck in the lobby waiting for Drake that entire time. For whatever reason, federal agents were there before Alvarez showed up. Alvarez shows up and he stays in the building until 3 a.m., until 3:20 a.m. in the morning. So how many beats again, Mr. Alvarez? I said I was quite meticulous in my methods, and I meant it. It's time for Black Americans to be paid properly across the board. Any reports that bear my name, I need
Man, I hope Drake ain't playing with that little thing, his Pampers. I hope Drake ain't playing with his Pampers. That's nasty, Drake. Come ill.
the details on in case of court cases. But the question is really about the day and the time that all this occurs, because Ebony Prince being a security guard there, obviously he's going to have all this information. He's talking about how Gloria was there. He's saying that Gloria had all this information. Gloria's all in these police reports. And look at this date right here, January 21st, 2023. Witness name is Gloria. January 21st, 2023. Gloria is there just a few minutes before Alvarez arrives. And what I never understood was he said, you have until Monday noon to answer, at which time I will post a snippet of you being escorted out of the building. Hopefully it's at least 5 minutes past the time in the short clip I've already released, since you were up in the suite listening to beats, right? So Alvarez was escorted out of the building. Drake never showed up. Drake never met Alvarez. I've also speculated that people might have gotten fired because of it. But the thing that bothers me the most about this whole scenario that happened on this day or happened at this night is the tie between the federal agent and Christoper Alvarez. What always bothered me about this was that the federal agent was there just a few minutes before Alvarez appeared. Now we know why Alvarez is there. He's there to meet Drake. And what are the odds of her leaving as Alvarez shows up? It just never sat right with me. And I think Ebony Prince showing this Alvarez video again of him appearing in there is probably just to let us know not to forget and to show that this day still has importance. The minute that Drake's entourage pulled up, he was gone. Alvarez lied. A federal agent is there. Her name.
He said he treating Chris Alvarez like he got a little Cabbage Patch Kid. He playing with that little doll baby. He playing with his little Pampers. Man, Drake nasty, y'all. This is nasty work. He got something going on. Disgusting.
Her name could potentially be Gloria, going by the witness and the date, speculating that this federal agent could be that. I feel like they have to be connected in some way, allegedly. I'm just guessing right now. Yeah. Tell me how you feel about this, man. If anything, I think Ebony Prince is just trying to remind us that this day is very important, that Alvarez still lied about what he lied for, and we don't know why he lied. But then he says this about the federal agent. Do you really think that they're going to lie for you too? So now I'm starting to think, is Ebony Prince talking about the federal agent and how they're not going to lie for Drake the same way that Alvarez had lied for Drake? Oh. Do you really think that they're going to lie for you too? What this federal agent and Alvarez have in common was that they were both there on the same night. One of them lied for Drake, which is Alvarez. But will the federal agent that was there the same day lie for you also? I think that's why he prompts this in this question, because they both were there, but only one of them has lied for Drake already. This federal agent that was there that same night, Ebony Prince is saying that she's not going to lie for Drake also. At least if she's lying for Drake already, allegedly, then she's not going to be lying for him long. The case associated with Gloria or this alleged federal agent, if the federal agent is Gloria, is very concerning because of the paperwork. Ebony Prince has already released what the incident report was dealing with, as you can see on the top of the heading right here, and the injury type right here. This was the accident that Gloria was responding to. My guess is this was in regards to the federal agent and Alvarez, since they were both there that night. I think it's more so him implying if the agent is going to lie for Drake, just like Alvarez did for whatever happened this.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. They said Drake was hitting on him or something like that. This is wild. What do you want with this little dog, babe? This little dog guy. What do you want with him, Drake? What is your problem? Drake is dealing with something deep down within for you to be playing with this little guy like this. And you say you was listening to beats? What beats was you listening to? Alvarez don't make no beats. Maybe he got a little pump or something like that. Maybe that was the pump on the beginning of 16 LA. Maybe that was the pump. Y'all remember P. Diddy, he needed a little how he revived people. How he revived people with the little machine and all that. Y'all remember P. Diddy's mother was with the oxygen machine, they gotta revive people? Maybe it was something to do with that. Maybe something to do with that. I don't know. This is wild. Shout out to the Ville. I'm gonna leave a link in the description. Y'all would watch this, analyze this stuff. I'm telling you. I'm not Jay Prince, but the Prince guy, he got more stuff. I'm telling you, I already know. I already know. He got more stuff. He just waiting for somebody to throw that bag out. Yeah, he's waiting for somebody to throw that bag out. He got more stuff. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Big Kish signing out. I'm going, y'all.